It is time, my friends, for 100 Thieves to face 2G. The underdogs, man. And Cryo on Euro. This is interesting. Asuna on tail. Doesn't fit his play style at all, but let's say. Asuka on Jet, that I like it.
Pistol that we've seen a lot of teams go.
Man, I don't think anyone expects 2G to beat 100 Thieves here, and this is why this game is so dangerous, man.
But instead they're trying to find
because I think they can do it. It's not gonna be easy, but they can do it. And if they do, Thieves. Actually, they might qualify for playoffs anyway, but
deep knife against it though. It's gonna be tagging and suppressing him up. Flashes through into the smokes. They're getting bodies now. Into the fray, into the fight here. Up through stairs, gonna be certain. And
they might depend on the results, I think.
A little bit messy in the end. Still going 1-for-1 as Askia was taken out.
Regarding Brazil, my friends, Loud put twltch to play another position. He's back on the roster as a flex now.
Plenty of tools here for 2G's post plan.
It's all about how they choose to use them. 100 Thieves gearing themselves up. Having to clear most of the way here. They're worried about B mains with degree, but starting to take a few pot shots now and clearing its way through. Firing forward to the paranoia. It's a turret propped up, trying to take that point. LZ just 10 HP.
Yo, this guy's on fire. After Zach left, LZ has been on fire. So here we go, here we go. This is a big round, my friends. Man, on the attack inside here, it's so important to win the pistol, bro. So important.
Not wanting to give too much away, forcing out the drone on top of it, but that's a flash and the salvo's up towards the corner. Deep dash as well. In through the smoke, that's BOOSTIO.
And I like that we're seeing Teros. Oh, BOOSTIO! Talk about his aim, bro.
Cut off at the choke there. Just
man, I remember BOOSTIO getting aces.
Down of Asuna. It's all just
hitting beautiful shots. He knows how to play, man. Is he an incredible aimer? No, but he's good.
Good cleanup and good trade on top of it.
He can frag.
Gobert would have to go huge, I think, to try and even stand any sort of chance here. 100 Thieves got the discipline.
They're holding paranoia for him.
But the thing is, man, BOOSTIO for me was always a very confident player. That's why he was able to get the kills that he got in the past. Without that, then you gotta worry, man.
Setup there, BOOSTIO almost.
But I think BOOSTIO has like, in a good sense, a pocket mentality. You know, like this helps him.
They actually picked a really awkward time.
Doesn't care much about what other people think or say.
Back up. But it's the defensive util.
You gotta be like that, bro. In life, you gotta be like that sometimes.
Recon Dark gets BOOSTIO his first kill, and then Salvo's in the choke point.
I love this replacement. They look so smooth. Kinda disappointed to not see Whaley here. Today on Pacific, I saw Whaley versus Whaley on the challenges day.
Set them up quite nicely here. Still got a team.
That's nice.
Dash forwards, turret. Actually going to be broken. A bit of stray spam there. EU's just dropped down to 10 HP. And,
what? What's he sleeping? What? Bro, sometimes we don't pay attention. I like that in the past. Not gonna blame that guy.
The two defenders
but I'm not a pro.
Despite the recon, you're right. The spam was just.
But it happens. It happens.
And everybody from 100 Thieves who takes it.
But bro, for that to happen in the first buy stuff, but they got destroyed. Destroyed. Okay, man. 2G looks like they know what they're doing. Okay.
Up now for the B split, and yeah, gate crash has faded. BOOSTIO, it's a good time to use the ult.
Yeah, man. That's a good timing actually. Really good timing.
Here. And what's the option now for 2G? You don't have A main control.
This kind of forces them to go to A, or they're gonna commit B. Okay, they're gonna commit B. Yeah, they have time. They have time.
Presence is coming through, but now.
And ult for
sending it flying forward. Still two players to anger. This is EU.
PXS.
Back against the wall, stunned up inside the smoke, and time is ticking. It's really the only win con.
Bro, that was beautiful.
Forward to the flash, peeking, facing still.
Okay, they got time to plant.
At least the Nanoswarm's doing a bit of damage here. 100 Thieves attempting.
Man, these guys are cooking, bro. These guys are cooking. They know what they're doing. 100 Thieves will be broken now. 5 rounds is already incredible. But wait, Xander? He's a clutch player, man.
Winnable scenario. You'll need a few freebies. Paranoia gliding forwards. Sidestep just in time. No player giving up openings.
Yeah, he gotta save this, bro. Man, it's better for you to go for the save.
On time.
As the players came in, I mean, this is a dysfunctional defense at the moment for 100 Thieves. They need to make some adjustments.
It's a wider problem, I think, as well for 100 Thieves in terms of the tempo.
Oh, that was a good shot. Yeah, Silence is back, bro. Silence is back. That was a nice shot.
You have the Sova drone. You can get mid-round information.
Who saw this game on Ascension knows what I'm talking about.
They're on a half fight.
But yo, 2G fans, you know, This is the most dangerous round in the game.
To A main.
Okay, this is the round we lose.
Flash prime and
This is a free round for 100 Thieves, bro. Don't worry. Thieves fans and A fans, I guarantee you, bro. Guarantee you that you guys are gonna win this round, okay? If you guys don't win this round, I go about.
100 Thieves run out of tools to be able to work with them.
The Thieves win, you guys need to support me on Patreon.
Oh,
Do?
the corner. Who's attempted the body block?
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Spotted out though. This is a 4-player stack of 100 Thieves. Definite chances.
Watch and see. Watch and see. Look at that.
Forward
Live.
Underhanded with the flash. Quick hop through. No one clearing this one into the corner. And Asuna, he bites back and bites back hard. Eventually it's going to be like clear, but 100 Thieves have arrived in time.
Wait. Asuka.
It's a lone warrior now left to
Actually, I'm gonna win money. Fuck you, Asuka.
2 players out, 34 seconds left. They need some.
Yeah, you pay me, bro. You pay me. You pay me. You go to Patreon right now, Valorant Mundi, and donate to me, bro. Help me out. Help me out. Support the channel.
They needed something big.
Bro, it's unbelievable. I'm not kidding, bro. I'm not kidding you. What's the deal?
2G hitting on a slightly faster
But it's unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it's every time the same thing, bro. Every time.
Control this time is going to be for real.
Bro.
When you are playing against a slower team, you can afford to make more of these gambles.
And here it is. Emanating out. This one's going to be shutting down most of the setup, but Cryo is
Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable.
Down to his knees. Askia slowly, diligent, just trying to clear out most of the way here. And it's a bit awkward in terms of the timing, yet still gets the job done. Cryo now. Dimensional drift out.
Better kill. What? Okay. Was he low or something?
2 to play. He's got the operator in his hand. He's going to try and hold them all the way back. And just not adjusting, not anticipating. It could be punched up onto that position.
Bro, in this round. Oh, wait.
It's EU now versus the world in a 1v2. Spike planted down. Midst of all this chaos, thrown up and over towards the top. It's a tag off in through the back of the site. No reveal, no tag. 8 bullets left. Try and make a play.
7 bullets.
Waiting off this flash time, positioning with the salvo in the barrel, betrays it. And look at this, anticipation reload has to be committed.
Bro, this round they win, bro. This round they win. Thieves are broke. Actually, I think they're broke.
2G. Get their
Man, I like this jersey.
And another brutal one for 100 Thieves to lose.
Yeah.
Cryo
Man, they
abandons the operator.
they're getting destroyed, okay.
Not going to have the cash to be able to get it back up.
On this map? Their defense is looking like shit.
PXS at the very start of the round. And then it was like BOOSTIO.
PXS is actually a player that was born in the USA, man. You don't know that?
Thought that they'd held them all at the choke point. But BOOSTIO just got completely flanked.
Here we go.
Going to be overlapping, forcing.
Yeah, they are not respecting this B side, man.
Side BOOSTIO needs some help. That's going to be a full commitment.
Oh, what?
Well, just running out, Cryo.
It was like free kill. I thought it was the clone, maybe.
Arriving here for 100 Thieves, shoring up that defense and calling for a pause by 2G. Spike.
They took way too long to show there. Both of them, actually.
And a free kill here on EU.
And yeah, the EU's just missed that timing. Look at the rest of the side, just trying to clear this one. 100 Thieves.
Not ready yet.
There is no way 100 Thieves lose this round, right?
Realize that LZ has his ult.
Okay, there's left there.
Neither team seems to really realize it.
You could make it move into a different direction with 25 seconds left, but
Okay, they hooked him in the round. Wait. Asuna, you gotta wait. You gotta go.
Just taken out all the way.
Yeah.
Time to be taken. Assassina. Bit of a backstab here.
Okay. Only 2 weapons saved, but better than nothing.
Not the best way to.
Oh, good shot, man. Oh my god, it was all bang even.
We'll see a replay of that one. Xander looked like he had barely a pixel to work with.
And so now you're looking to try to.
I like the angle.
Cryo, but he's already repositioned. A heaven.
Xander's seen it all really. Force forwards, near-sighted, straight bullets.
Well play.
Follow up off from the side.
Man, this is a big run because
this is good.
Now this is gonna break your J economy, by the way.
Down, out into the open.
Okay. They can still get 6.
Little bit of a rhythm. And 2G forced to take a tactical timeout here. That is a nasty little angle.
That's a hard shot to hit. LAN only.
Oh,
Doing that online.
I miss it.
Starting to ease into a little bit
Okay, not
of
to the shot. This was Cryo first blood. Oh, that was nice. That
is a nasty little angle.
That's a hard shot to hit. LAN only. Good. It's going to give a huge
1 minute on the clock. Here they come.
Sweeping through into the back here. BOOSTIO, he's already stepped
Like a little bit? Oh.
and around.
Ooh.
Flying forward, LC. What is that?
Oh my god, this is a new main, bro. It's a new man.
And that's a brilliant
This is one of the biggest flips I ever saw in my life, bro.
Not quite able to follow. Cryo though still.
From looting.
Towards a side. Spring. The ball down. And precision.
Yeah, Cryo is different, but he has always been like that. But man, from losing a game in clutch to a trip, to fragging like this, man.
Trying to lay claim to that 6th round. Spikes down, ult in your back pocket, LZ. You have options.
Oof.
He's going to take them. Full committal now over towards the beach.
Do you believe?
He's got to pull off an almighty round here to match what Cryo.
Bro, this one with trades, man. If you had tips misplayed, he can win for sure.
Forwards. Here's a jump spot into market. Already knows where one of the players is. Dart avoided. He's his first kill. Salvos though. That's peace of mind granted now towards 100 Thieves. Smoke propped up. In through short. 100 Thieves want to take this one. All just tripled up together. Finally revealing the hand. LZ finds that first one. Just needs to ISO these fights here. Round to the side.
NT, bro. NT. You know the player with low HP going first, jumping. Well done. Well done, Cryo. You won the round for your team, bro.
They're slow starters.
That's how you do it.
But
You
they have actually got themselves
hit some beautiful shots.
That
Fundamentals.
round from Cryo was
All
immaculate.
perfect, man.
To
All
get
perfect.
himself up to the top of the scoreboard for 100 Thieves. There's the operator that he was leaving for later. Didn't need
He's
it.
too
That
clean, bro.
triple kill.
Man, I love watching
He
Cryo
flashed
play.
and locked in the corner at Switch. It did everything for 100 Thieves. And they've made this maybe winnable.
Yeah, it is. For the pistol.
And this could be a bit of a battle in mid. BOOSTIO heading down with a sheriff.
3 players.
He likes
To
this.
receive here. Trying to line it up with the firing line. Askia immediately. Your head has been ripped clean off. A couple more might be rolling here into market side by side. Just trying to line it up.
Yeah, talk about BOOSTIO now, bro. Tell you, he's good, bro.
BOOSTIO
BOOSTIO has moments.
succeed.
Remember on G?
This is already racking up.
People talk a lot about Demon 1, but BOOSTIO was insane.
Tonight in the end still is that swing from behind and
Big pistol, man. Big pistol.
That's a necessary pistol.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Ball rolling on this half. They've made it difficult for themselves.
But man,
6
BOOSTIO made
defense.
it look
No
easy
way
for them, bro.
But now, getting their feet underneath them and looking like they're very decisive. I'm liking.
Yo, that was a nice shot.
BOOSTIO is much more happy to take fights. The last couple of weeks, I really feel like it's made a big difference.
Nice! Give me the Deagle.
evacuate away here, but a danger to be played. Still into the A site now.
30 seconds
All
left.
access granted.
Nah, I thought he was going, bro.
He was thinking about it as the door was closing.
BOOSTIO's making
If he
all
gets
the
one
noise
kill,
in
that
the
would be
world.
pretty good.
He's going to hunt him down. It's only a stinger that he's got as well. Just looking to distract and play the backstab.
It's not going to be given away too much at all. Door's going to be broken at the moment. Notice, flash forwards. Not quite with a connection, and here it is. Takes the timing. Right off of his team's contact. This is a full cleanup. Not quite a cleaner sweeping the borders.
Oh.
The 1v1!
Ah, you asked for it. Too overconfident. Too overconfident.
I was thinking,
Beautiful,
okay, so
beautiful.
it's gonna be a touch and go
Punish,
there.
punish.
He got themselves a player advantage at the start of the round, right? This beautiful shot.
Beautiful shots, beautiful shots.
Completely left out in the open.
Yeah, they lose equal rounds, but they also win, bro. This is Brazil.
Back and forth isn't gonna do it when PXN is
Yo.
up in heaven. And
Buy the 2G Classic, by the way. Buy the 2G Classic.
That's it.
What is that?
Tragic. Looking to try to take an early duel. We'll be challenging them for this space.
Thrown in his face though. Silence just trying to spam this down to not reveal the hand, but position already gained and granted 100 Thieves! Eager to take that fight. That was a flash off the back of that one, and now we see it locked down. Already going to be committed. Evacuation call for 2G. Playing this one on the outskirts.
Thieves lost the forbidden one, man. They lose this round here. It's GG.
Salvos.
Ay, ay, ay.
A little bit of util. Extra spam would have gone a long way, but Askia's still alive for now. And here comes the attempt by 2G, trying to flood their way back in here. Now with that B main control is a bit of a problem. 100 Thieves have got this one in lock and key, and finally delivering with a bit of lead. Crossfire setup. Exchange from them, still with a massive player advantage. 2G just finding it really difficult to get past this first line of
Good try.
scrimmage. Finally
Better?
pass and over.
Oh, man, this was a 1v1 at the end.
Away of 100 Thieves.
But importantly, this time they do go 100 Thieves' way.
Yeah.
BOOSTIO, with only...
But the thing is, I think 2G can buy next round. If they win, they're gonna break Thieves' economy once again.
Needed over towards the B side. I love the
They should buy, right?
triple B main and then swing back through the smoke, not just allowing themselves to get caught out in that position.
Man, good trades for both teams, dude.
Don't aggro take the fight. But this round, Eco is very much on the line. They're going for it again.
Yeah, Dimensional Drift though, this is going to be carving out. An immediate path in through B main. Spotting it out there with the wall off to the side, and Dimensional Drift in through the back. Salvos as well, pushing Silence forwards. It's been lit up here. LZ, what's he been all the way behind them?
What?
Cryo's been taken out in the midst of it.
How has Cryo gone down in the midst of all of that? He triggered the wall and stopped his own team from being able to get in, and then just hand delivers them the spike at the back of B.
Goodness. Uh-oh. And now, it's a vice grip that...
I was finishing entity. What the fuck happened here?
Avenues. Sights locked down, spawn locked down, LZ.
How the spike is there, bro?
Joining, but
The whole goal here for 100 Thieves is to
Trying to be there with the spike and died.
onto Askia and Silence that somebody else slips up.
Xander does have the ult as well. Could pick up the ult if they decide to make their moves, but they want to try and carve out a path and win out this fight.
Why KO is still on A?
Wait for the timing onto all of it. 2G just winning it.
Oh, Xander has some.
To beat that's filled up. All in the name of 2G.
Man, and now they're gonna be broke, right?
And that actually stopped the rest of his team from being able to come in.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Dear.
That is brutal. I think even if he kills Silence in that POV, which it's a sick kill from Silence, does he not just go down to Askia anyway?
Paranoia's already gliding forward.
Okay.
Getting on top of it.
There it is.
Crash to try and get the hell out of there. Hunter's Fury.
Good trade, that's one. Good trade, man.
Has to step forwards and up through mid. Askia gonna be disappearing. Who's going to be winning the better moment of this one? That's PXS just offloading the no command to try and stay alive, but I don't think there's any chance of this guy getting
Better still has drawn.
These at the jump spot. Looking to apply a bit of a punish, I think, if they hear that sound cue. And
There's no way.
oh, it's bait on the end of the stick.
There's no way.
What?
The box though could get spammed.
What?
Lift it straight up. That's the Salvo's waiting for it. That was the timing that 100 Thieves were seeking to take. And PXS is gone down. Once more.
Poor guy, bro.
Racking up the deaths, adding it to the tally.
Here comes BOOSTIO. He's got to be the difference maker.
On to the side, he's not even anticipating it.
He's back, bro. He's back. Looking clean. Wait until you see Spike in playing, my friends. You are not ready for him.
Two left to stand. 100
Trust me.
Thieves. EU and Asuna. Steel
You will
Garden.
be
Why
surprised.
not? Layer it down on top. 17 seconds left.
If you think it looks so insane, bro.
You had to play out of line of sight for this, and you're committing the old time again. There's 11 seconds.
There is another big goat, baby goat coming, bro.
Right from the side, right from behind. And it leaves it into that 1v1. Asuna, just a peek, just a shoulder. Askia's looking for it, hunting for it. Weaving in and out. Time to be played. And shots fired.
Asuna, he does everything. Bro, he really committed to this play there, bro.
He saw the vision.
But that's fine, that's fine. Still, man. Only one weapon saved for the Thieves. Same situation. Lose, and we're broke.
Over the shoulder, through the legs. Remember that it was Asuna who managed to dodge the tail ult at the very beginning of the round 2, and then unloads his own to swing with a classic up towards Jenny. He might have saved 100 Thieves there.
Got you guys, I got you, I got you.
It's going to be flying forwards here with the salvos as well. It's going to be paving. Potential path, fake. But again, crash Askia around to the side here. Cloud burst. Why not? Chance to go for another peek here. Plenty of bodies, but Bullet's going to be rattling straight back at him. Bit of a handshake forward, and he's lucky to be alive at 21 health. Regen shield finally kicking in. Stacking these bodies up. TP's in a way, but broken in time. And it's 30 seconds left. 100 Thieves. What options do you have?
Where are you going?
No B main control. No mid control. This is a mad dash and a scurry, an attempt to pivot into a different direction.
Where though?
And 2G.
Where can you go?
I don't even know, man. There's 18 seconds left. You've got to get a full run on. Knives out almost into this spot, and guess what? Reinforcements. Shoring up the defense. This is 2G, ready for it. Barely broken, almost through the wall here. There's 8 seconds.
Oh my god, he's to get that. Yo, he got missiles back too,
They
bro.
have to hard commit this. They have to hard stick.
Yeah, Thieves, you guys are
It's a 1v3.
maximum troll.
2 players locked into the site. 8 bullets
Hey, yo,
left.
he's good for those, actually. Dangerous, man. 2 players are low.
Well, nothing for him right now. Might be able to catch this angle here with the barrel pointed out. He's just
He got baited. He got baited by the big gun.
to be off of that angle.
And they are broke again, bro.
Oh, up to peak. They hear it jumping around, I think. Footsteps. indicating quite a lot into this spot. Pre-fire attempt onto the corner.
They're going fast here, man.
Suppression would be a big problem.
They was coming to help.
All being committed here. 100 Thieves.
Man, they are investing in the lockdown in a week round.
To Prior. Dash going to be fading.
Yeah, that's problem, man.
Everyone has to play out and wide. Salvo's going to be delayed on top of it. That is the cherry on top, but...
Okay, good thing is that the spike was able to cross.
This is the same
That's smart.
last time they had lockdown. Just put one person B main. Sorry, one person on site, the rest B main, and then fight through.
Okay, Hunter Surfer you.
Smoke's propped up. It's BOOSTIO holding down towards B main.
Oh, imagine if it's in the line, bro. That'd be so good.
To be caught here, and that's a Hunter's Fury. As soon as that attempt to flood straight back in, it's a good call to make. Cryo is delivering death blows.
What's that?
You think they're out?
Yeah, no, I love Cryo's reaction, bro. He always does this smile like, bro, you guys don't know, but it's something really amazing, bro. You know, like, it's beautiful, man. I see that in every game, bro. Every game for the tips to see that.
This guy in your back pocket.
Bro, they lost another equal round. Brazil loves these rounds, bro.
The game is to be a winner.
This was epic, bro.
Drone from EU.
Oh man, Choji knows. They know what's coming. They know.
Supports it, bait and switch, but you have to think that there's someone... Yeah, okay. Askia, it's going to commit. Let's try and get out.
And now
They don't have time to go back. They gotta commit, man. Before in the round, LZ clear a man.
Very good knife. Suppression across the board. That's a 4 player.
Bro.
Again with 25 seconds
All
left.
the way up into LZ.
You can close the door.
Again. Could be the danger player.
There's no way. I mean, they still got Paranoia.
Paranoia's reinforces an Armageddon committed. No smokes out towards tree here. Backs against the wall. Paranoia down as a darkness. Just lay it down on top of it. It's 2G attempting to find a way to par and paving the victory. 100 Thieves still thriving in the midst of all that chaos. They make the
BOOSTIO, you are incredible, bro. You are actually incredible. Actually incredible. Bro, this was crazy. This was crazy. Man.
On the clock. BOOSTIO makes a pivot.
How, bro? How?
Ill-advised, I think, but what other choice?
I think LZ used the Paranoia way too early, maybe. They should win this round, bro.
And grabs 3 important kills.
I don't know. Nice, boys. Let's go.
Oh my god. The game was in 2G hands, bro. But losing those drifters, man. And this round, I don't know how they lost this round, honestly.
Rearing its head once more. You saw it when 100 Thieves played versus Loud. Doesn't matter how dire the
unbelievable, bro. Actually unbelievable. And look at this Phantom, man. Shining, beautiful.
In this spot before.
I use the same Phantom, bro. My mind never looks like this.
All grouped up towards B main. The clone to trigger that wall out. Salvo. Someone's going to come
there.
It's going to take a bit to chip damage, I think, in the process.
Just all bad.
And now for the second wave of things. Now that the wall has been removed, the rest of your team can't try and all the way through.
Bro, NT. Go better have vote, bro.
And 100 Thieves are hunting for a little bit more. These smokes.
What are we waiting for?
Askia steps up to that challenge. Quick dismissal, beheading.
Oh, Gobera.
No blind as anything, and a quick peek in through the back. This is all set up nicely. 2G.
Okay, as soon as low.
Finding their way forwards and finding these kills on top of it.
Full of emotions, bro. The way we love it. The way we love it. This is an epic game already. 2G beat Loud in OT, man. Can they do the same thing here? Actually, Thieves also did the same thing.
Rebounds up towards it.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
To the spot as a Paranoia
from his own team.
Exactly. Rooted towards the back there, jumping through the air. You will not escape the ire of Asuna. Quick to hunt you down, and Xander himself steps up to that mark.
So close, yet so far, man.
At this point for 2G, they've only got 2 left to stand. Make it 1, make it none.
PXS is dropping off catwalk just as he's required. They fake the B split.
He's on a bit of an island, has to TP to try
They fake a B split, and it's an A split.
He's sort of util. Paranoia still being held. Already these players are starting to split all the way into him. Underhanded with the flash as well. Slightest of angles and Cryo!
The guy's crazy!
None the wiser, looking to the side.
That's so good.
Expecting this one, LZ got that support that he was asking for. TP's around. Xander, an inclination as to where this play.
Yeah, bro, this is the kind of play they never expect, man. I love it. I love it.
13-13.
We go again. We go again. Yo, that was amazing, bro. Actually amazing.
Is the alarm bot?
Yep, spotted that. Time to the corner already broken here. This is fast. Flash and a peek. Playing
Oh,
it forwards here, the pace increases.
man, but they have triplers here already.
Into the hands of 100 Thieves. This is the kind of tempo that they really enjoy. Dash forwards and
But the
across
raid
there
by
into
the
market,
tips
no
were
real
so good.
ground gain for 2G. They're quite stuck and corralled.
Oh, Xander can win the round, man. Xander can win the round.
It's going to be dissipating. Leaves an opening and it leaves a gap. 100 Thieves as a solid.
Yeah, they got destroyed here, bro. Actually destroyed.
Him and EU, this guy regaining that aura. BOOSTIO tackling the two-piece.
2G got no chance on this round, man.
Smoke in your face, shorty in hands. No one's going to be stepping past this one and just tickling, applying that pressure and leaping and bounding.
Another chance for them to close it out.
Ice wall left to guard mid. And BOOSTIO sniffing up close.
Almost 30 kills for Cryo, man. He's different, man.
Oh, the reveal. One on dart duty once more. Uncomfortable territory for Askia.
For Askia. Wasn't expecting that, man.
At least held down. To
Big play by BOOSTIO.
BOOSTIO is going walkabouts. Incredible timing to be taken.
Big play.
Death by 1,000 cuts at this point. That's what 100 Thieves are looking to deliver. Slowly walking around the map. This is Silence.
World champion. World champion.
BOOSTIO is having a field day at this point.
You don't become a world champion by having lucky, bro.
Circling through the 2G players' heads.
You do it. You earn that because you have something special.
They're looking lost.
Gotta respect it, man.
Thieves are looking determined to close it out. Lovely return of the 5 ILC, but
2G.
straight back at you by EU in the trade.
You could win this, but you're not ready for it yet, man.
Slow
Thieves, well played.
Our opening map is 100.
Now it's Icebox, picked by 100 Thieves, bro.
And a great round there from the
BOOSTIO,
just
well
to
played,
close
bro,
the
well played.
door.
Legend.
A 6-6 half is nowhere near what 100 Thieves would have wanted to open up Ascent.
No one wants that responsibility. Maybe that's a part of it.
Tonga here in the pistol round.
Okay, Stealth trying to lead its way. This is Xander trying to catch a cheeky timing. It's going to be alarm bots. Nana Swarms all detted up here. Lots of players ready and waiting. Silence are going to be dropped here. They need to clear this guy out of dodge. Flash into your face eventually. Getting the job done there for 2G. So even it up 4-4. And here's that reflank. Creeping and crawling from behind. No anticipation about it. No anticipation at all. Asana up and over. Flash in your face. This is PXS just seeking to redeem himself.
It's actually gone well for 2G.
Yeah, and now there's an option to pivot all the way over towards A. If that was the A players, go on, get a bit of a scurry on. Got to worry about mid.
The read is good. EU almost found a timing there to try to challenge them on the mid cross, but instead he's getting himself into a position. So we're going to get a brawl. All they've done is swap the sites.
This position right here is going to be potentially quite unexpected, but a knife reveals, or at least towards the back here, orb into your face, a tap, and a swinging through as well. Good coordination in the end. This is all to come together. And damage done to the final player. BOOSTIO has been handed a lifeline. It's getting cheeky with it, and just can't quite hit it.
5 HP the difference there towards the end. I like what 2G were doing with the orb, swinging out of it from multiple different directions, trying to overwhelm EU. Almost lost a 3v1 though to BOOSTIO. That would have been a mighty pistol for him to get for the team. They did not think about the fact that when Silence goes down, this flank is so open. Oh. I think 100 Thieves should have won the pistol round basically just off that flank. Yeah, drone through mid, Xander fully posted on B. You know this is going to be an A exec. Question is, can you hold it off?
A lot of angles to account for. Underhanded with the flash, at least for the first wave of things here. That's going to trigger the wall to go up, and that's another difficult one to try and get yourself through. Cryo dropped in the midst of all of this one here. Askia is doing a hell of a task. Up, down, dash, up and away here. It's left it into a 1v2 for 2G's bonus.
Spike planted.
Assert themselves into the positions. Silence, head on a bit of a swivel here. There's a... Not quite sure where Xander could be lurking and approaching from here, but they are doubled up. Turret, oh, not even that catching the contact here. It's just the elbow bullets raining down, and Silence no more. Up top though, anticipation and snap to the side. This is Xander. 35 out for the dream. Uh-oh, him versus Gobert, and here's it. Scurrying around, good with the crosshair placement.
So he's going to call the timing now for the rest of 100 Thieves to scurry across, but he might have just missed it. Could be a little too late here.
Yeah, they're already, look at this by 2G. Proactivity is called for. They're going to be trying to fight all the way deep into Snowman. That's a good dart though, lighting them all the way up and punish inside. That's LT, defends through into the back there. Sheriff's in hands. Going to try and make it work. BOOSTIO! BOOSTIO! What is this? One bullet left. One player left to stand. 4 kills in the round. It's an ace on the cards. Wingman forcing the issue out wide! And there you have it! Stand up, take a bow. Not too far though, you don't want to disconnect your entire setup. All good.
He's tethered to the desk, he's popping off so hard.
All good.
That's a sick round though from BOOSTIO. It feels like he's found his form again. Got a bit of a freebie here on Cabrera to open things up, but then nice catch on Askia. Just as Askia was about to fight over Snowman control. All 5 in the round.
Yeah, looking nice with it for the iBuyPower ace. Make sure you follow iBuyPower on socials and use hashtag unlock. Going to be spelling it out to 100 Thieves. Oh, and steady though by 2G.
Oh my god.
PXS is barely up onto that line. Whips it around to the corner. Full side control for 2G. Committal now, but they're not holding the top rafters. And okay, Asuna just walks all the way out. Little bit messy. Askia with the trade, instantaneous back and forth from EU.
Revealing area.
And Cryo's got to think about here whether he wants to go forwards and commit the operator to this attempt.
And wants to play here. Bullet to the brain, just through the wall, and that's how LT surviving. Shock dart ricocheting. Oh, tripped him out. That's EU. Lovely little play. As you mentioned, Cryo is thinking about it, but listen, got to try and root out these players. Where could they be? Hiding in wait. Salvo's just buying all the more time. 2G are happy to really just let them stew. Still now EU sticking! And what a whiff from Gobera! Time has been earned, and a round has been won.
Cryo just walks up all the way forwards, holding the angles for those peaks, but Gobera's got to hit that one, man. I don't think he quite realized how close Cryo was. But Asuna just walks it out on rafters too, with nobody paying attention.
One enemy remaining.
Couple major missteps in this round for 2G, but 100 Thieves will love that. Especially after BOOSTIO died right at the beginning. He was watching this whole round from the sidelines.
They give it to you. Everyone makes mistakes.
Didn't quite catch what EU. Bit of an unusual spot, but it's going to be a re-hit.
And that's a thrash as the wall goes all the way up here. They're hearing it with the drone on top of it. That's a good suppression though. Cancels out towards it, so thrash not active, boosting forwards, but anticipating. Hold on, backs towards all of it. Still 2G. They're running rampant now onto the site, delivering an onslaught straight to the doorstep. 100 Thieves still struggling to really get any sort of hold going. And again, Cryo with this operator playing retake into this spot. Unless Sander gets something done, if he finds a few easy pickoffs, 2G not in the habit of giving it away. Gonna have to give this one up. And they're gonna want to go hunting. 2G eager. It's blood in the water. They're chasing the trail.
They got money to chase. But at the same time, Cryo would be able to buy another op, so I think a stalemate called here.
Yeah.
100 Thieves in another spot, though, where they stack the A site. They know that this hit is about to come through. I mean, the Thrash, sure, it doesn't really slow down the entirety of 2G, but they knew that A re-hit, ultimately in a round like this on defense, but everybody else on 100 Thieves wants to take the fights pretty early on. I mean, Asuna's position is committed and aggressive.
This is very strange indeed. Underhand with the flash again to try and get through themselves into the choke. That's Cryo cleared out. Hunter's Fury, it was primed, it was ready in EU. At least with just the one collection, 2G are not slowing down.
But the rest of the players on site are gone. Even though the Hunter's Fury connects with a couple of players, it didn't help Cryo or Asuna survive.
Shock
30
darts.
seconds left.
Lame to do a bit of chip damage, potentially even a kill as well. Second guessing himself into the moment, and that just
missed.
Okay, landed a little bit short, still scared the bejesus out of him. So 2G not committing to the plan for now. Feeling uncertain in this timing, and it's given an option for 100 Thieves potentially. White swings and white faces. EU gotta collect that kill, gotta collect it now. Just putting the pressure on a bit of an island. PXS just can't quite make out control into the round and lit up. Position noted of Askia.
I'm back, my friends.
They're moving it around. So
Had some
play a retake.
time off to have dinner with my family. It was delicious. Actually, it was incredible, man. I'm full, bro. I can't even move right now. That was amazing. 5 woods for 2G. I saw that BOOSTIO had an incredible waste, man.
There's no retreat available, not when that util is going to be laid down into that particular approach.
And PXS is safe.
And keep in mind, the map is attack side.
Take a util.
Yeah, it's going to be it. Flooding out forwards here. Askia, though, quickly dealt with. Pit's going to
Okay, lockdown is still available for silence.
Big ult round for 2G to commit the lockdown on top of it. And that, okay, Xander. It's going to be quick onto the flank now, trying to buy a bit of time alongside Asuna, see if they can put a bit of a pinch on towards these 2G players. Dart, no reveals. Now swarms forwards here. 2G A lot of question marks to be written across the map in terms of where these players' positions are, because 100 Thieves do have them surrounded, but getting into the pit.
They're taking too long. Oh!
He's just spotted it. Silence. Peeking up and over. This time you got to hit the goal.
And they die! Bro, everybody died so fast.
They could break this with Mosh and Shock.
We'll see if they've got something for it. Mosh rebounds. Now
Yeah, well played.
Yeah, that should be good.
Bro.
Well, the extra
Anything else? Anything else?
Nice
also going to be
combo.
dropping though momentarily, and here comes a different sort of test. Trying to step up into the fire.
Valorant, this is Valorant.
He's running and gunning, trying to roll back the years back to 2022. And Cryo straight back in through the back. On top of it, this is 3 kills in a round.
Man, Cryo on chat, man.
Askia.
In this map is
Not
absurd,
one for
bro.
this world, honestly, with Xander right there behind.
One of the best in the world.
Position noted, spotted out.
I wanna see you, Asuka, having the same impact.
And there
That's
it
what I
is.
wanna say.
Target to be taken here for round 11, so 100 Thieves getting the advantage now, 1 round lead.
Last
And
round.
I think at this point you could already talk about how much of an improvement this is compared to the last time we saw their icebox defense. They have got the read on it right now. Asna's drawing so much attention away from Cryo. Cryo's hitting every shot.
Easy, no?
And then they've got the flank immediately as well.
Didn't push back just from the knife alone.
Bro, I can't even move, man. I ate too much, man. It was soap, bro. It was actually soap.
It's just a one-man army, he's got the support.
1 liter, I think. Maybe more.
Stand up, matters not. Asna's the one who ends up going down in the midst of it.
Yo, Boostio, why you hate Brazilians, bro? Why this guy hates Brazil?
So 4
Every time, man, against Brazil, he becomes the EG guy again, bro. And when he was doing EG, he was a god against Brazilians, bro.
Josh, listen, it was a pistol round and opponent.
After that 13-0 that he got from Loud, man,
No, just dominant.
bro, that was
EU was right when he said that.
changed something in his mind, bro. After that day,
This round is vintage 100 Thieves. They are just running it down.
he made his life mission to
BOOSTIO
bring
taking
pain to Brazilians, man.
fragging Cryo, but
Dealt with though.
2G, are we in the pistol or is GG?
Tangle, trying to see if they can wrap up some of these players, potentially taking these fights, overstepping themselves, but
And next game today will be G2 versus Leviathan, my friends.
still alive now, 5v5, LC.
I don't know what to expect, honestly.
Here's the wall going up.
Is the best team in the world?
Response.
Or is the team that look like the best team in the world against foot?
Being peeked out wide here.
Let's see, let's see.
Oh, just eager to take the fight. I mean, Xander's taking that alone. There's no follow-up in the end from BOOSTIO. Scrambling now to see if they can at least potentially collect that kill as well. Putting that pressure and applying it to LZ. Maneuvering his way around and a fight.
People are saying that play against Footerman makes anyone look good.
Potentially been rattling over the sheriff. You're missing almost everything.
It's so sad, man, but
he's now caught, dropped down.
it's actually true, and
Ready and waiting now. Precision.
it hurts me, man. It hurts my feeling. See Footer being shit like that.
Cryo trying to play this one lightly. Revealed, spotted out here. And
But 2G, they're not
2G.
around, you know what I mean?
Pistol round.
They are winning this pistol here, and we got a game.
Pop flash play in the peak. And I set Gobera.
Oof. Man, Boostio. Look at him, 1 HP, headshotting people.
feeling it, isn't he?
Bro, yeah, he's having the best day of his life after that day.
It's a silence. His job just trying to dismiss this one. 100 Thieves are just taking a...
Man, it's been so long since Boostio play like this. Why he needs to be against the Brazilian team, bro? Why?
He's trying to make the most of the chaos.
Why don't play like that against Sentinels, huh?
A lot of damage taken into the process. Askia
Bro, but
left into...
Brazil will never win shit again if you keep losing these rounds, man. Every time it's to a thrifty, to a eco round. Every time. It's not just one team, bro. It's every fucking Brazilian team.
Mistakes from 100 Thieves. They're not in the habit of making it possible, but
Wait.
that's a snappy one. Straight to the dome. Cryo gone. Up top.
bro.
He's finding info.
Asun is on the ropes, bro. He's buff, bro. He's buff.
Sneaking, crawling. That's the Asuna special.
Seen that one for the last 5 years. Asuna on the ropes on Icebox.
Yo, Asun.
Name a better combo.
I'm not gonna
That's
say it. I'm
iconic.
not gonna say it.
Askia could have done that. The regen armor actually made all the difference.
Yeah.
there.
Oh my god.
But you are
Why you need to be like this, bro?
only in the middle of the ropes. I mean, that's
Who
just
does
so
that?
well played, I think.
Asuna. He's different, bro. He's different.
Rip it away
King of the
immediately
ropes.
from 2G.
Asuna.
Lean over towards B, and it's only LZ. IGL player who's been performing to an exceptional degree individually, but he's asked a lot of in this spot. Wow.
But the new player, man,
All the way forwards, that's put
he acts as... He's very vocal, man. He communicates a lot, so I think he's also responsible for some calls.
And, not to be lurking.
Mid calls, especially.
Fade and switch setups that are occurring out through mid as well. Fight is called for and it's taken. 100 Thieves, not one to really step back here. Maybe lack of caution might punish them. EU though, did he expect this? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, go better slow too.
Running a mockery.
EU already knows.
Good luck clearing him out at this point in the 2v3.
Yeah, my friends, this is 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, attempt to take that.
2G, man, they have potential, bro, but they are not there yet. You know, the rounds that they lose
Toying with him.
is rounds that a good team cannot afford to lose. That's the truth. 10-6 and they are broke.
Blade Storm in hand for Cryo. He's not going to be looking to slow down here. It's a lot of utes are going to be used preemptively here. Under 100 with the flash. PXS does need to be careful. 2G lying in wait here. Trying to make another go of things. Snake bite up and over towards the top. The salvo's just about too late here. With Outlaw in hand, this is Cryo making the most of it. He knows he's up against the weaker.
This is Cryo's having fun. He's farming 2G. 4K for him. Easy game for them now, man.
Kills racked up all the way.
He loves a good few eco kills on this map.
And man, the time is coming. The time is coming for my boy Spike to debut. Enjoy while you can. Enjoy while you can, BOOSTIO. Next time things will be different, bro.
Yeah.
I hope. I don't know.
He just looks so
I hope so.
Knows exactly how he wants to play with the Outlaw and the knives. 100 Thieves pull another strat out of...
Let's go, let's go. No
By the
cuts.
look of things.
He's shiny.
Completely boom.
He was shiny on the last game too. Man, he was playing with Phantom there, right?
Fast timing without popping the Vital.
Well, Torrent's going to be catching most of that one. Should be forcing a reaction from 2G. Definitely there's some level of uncertainty. Meanwhile, through B main as well, LT has got to be that playmaker. Man to clear. Rebounds, and now they know. Snake bite forced out.
BOOSTIO's kind of through here, though.
BOOSTIO is having fun, bro. He's locking, man.
Bullet goes through the eye.
And he's on one.
He's so back, bro.
Like he has to step up, maybe risk to be taken to see if he can.
World champion BOOSTIO is back, my friends. And with that, 100 Thieves becomes a different beast, bro.
Horseshoe.
So we gotta think about this thing with different eyes.
100 Thieves, man. It's just.
This is beautiful, man. This is this team playing to their full potential, okay? And this is, man, is props to 2G as well, because when 100 Thieves are playing like this and 2G
wanted to step up potentially
is giving them trouble, means that this thing is good, man. This thing is good. They have a lot of potential,
Full
bro.
awareness from BOOSTIO.
But still,
he's relentless.
back to the little thing. That is not a little thing.
He's on a bit of a heater.
You cannot lose those 50s, man. You just can't.
Jump spot on away.
He's trying to get
He's
a kill like
trying
Asuna did.
to. He's trying for it.
And they gonna save this is map in series point. Actually, not even saving.
BOOSTIO eventually.
But this is GG.
Thrown at that. Clears out most of the way through B main, but that pit. It's going to be pushed back entirely here.
Say hello.
Lockdown.
Especially to the Brazilians who are sad because 2G is losing again. And wish you doing a good day, a good night.
Integrity of it
Okay,
all
look at that.
dropping and
Look at that. Wish you doing
stays
good
up, I
things.
believe. Not quite going down into the time, so 2G can use that to try and play their way back in, but that's
She slept all day, bro.
Yeah, now the Armageddon.
All day.
Lay it down, roll out the red carpet. 2G trying to make the most of it. Up from the high ground though, there's a Hunter's Fury.
GG, my friends. 100 Thieves is back. BOOSTIO is back. Respect this man. Legend.
Series to lock their placement in the top 4.
NT2G. Leave a like and subscribe. See you
From 100 Thieves.
soon.
I mean, they were out here completely running the game.
It's been a lot of times. This is pretty good.
Open sight. Even selling the
Okay,
idea
that's
with
good. They
paranoia
invested the
being thrown
paranoia.
through from the defense. Even still, though, that time is ticking. Spike is
10
only just
seconds
making
left.
its way forward, and with a
And then
player
BOOSTIO
advantage right now
on their last
decent
game
position
was
for
insane,
Apex
bro.
to try and
Actually
fight back into
insane.
this one. You can already witness some deep control being held onto by Chronicle, but the remainder already going the other way. They didn't plant.
No.
See, I was so focused on everything else that I genuinely didn't notice that they ran out of time.
I was with you on that one, Tom.
Do we need a technical pause here, guys? Has something
What
gone
the
desperately
f
wrong?
was that?
Because that is
What a way
that
to...
is
Bro, I
not
never
something
see
I
a
expected.
game start with such terrible...
Right on June.
bet you they're just
This
checking
is
my
the
brain for that
worst
one because I
start I ever saw in my... Okay, there's an issue here. What was the issue, bro?
Being the reason, which I really hope it's not, that's an absolute killer to start us.
Okay. Okay.
Nah, you fucked up. Yeah, la 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 la. Nah, 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 nah. No, nah, 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 nah.
We talk.
Investigate this shit. Investigate this shit. Here we go, my friends. Fnatic versus Apex. This is the second time this pistol is happening. We got Floor versus her idol, Chronicle. Fnatic, who is looking incredible. Apex with a new roster.
And Crashies is the one to win it as the rest of the attackers move into the B site, meeting up with that late play from Alphier, who's been containing that deep
I want to
push.
see if Boaster can keep the same level of performance as it did in their last game, bro.
They've done it.
That was epic.
Round of applause, please. But in the meantime, Fluorescent has been able to get one back, putting things into an even scenario. Kayak in a solid position, but somewhat isolated. It doesn't seem to matter though.
Only
Two
on the
quick and
chest,
easy
man.
picks. And with Batu already dangerous.
Not a big fan, but it works.
And a nade to try and run through.
One enemy.
Hey,
This is
hey.
looking like a done
Check
deal.
PC.
No hope, it seems.
Check PC. Boaster, this is too much, bro. Stop it.
They've lined up with a firing squad waiting.
Okay, that's a big kill.
And Malzy walked into it.
This is the problem.
I decided to keep the first round, man. The one that I got to remake out.
Where they're having to constantly go back to re-clear positions.
I wasn't going to, but I thought it was funny, so... Normally I don't do that, but this one was special.
I think if they continue to use this B main space to punish those faster defensive rotations through the B site, Apex are going to be in a lot of trouble if they can't find a solution to it.
This is a problem. Avova, isolated. The rest of the team not particularly close.
I heard one rotating.
Lurking. Could almost end this round in its tracks. Or even the player
30 seconds
towards
left.
that
Oh,
defender.
can Alpha find the time there?
Has been
I think he
spotted.
can.
This retake definitely not.
Aye, aye,
You
aye.
have to bear in mind this
Alpha
is
can win the round, bro.
a quote-unquote bonus.
If they need him.
Back into the salvo. Barely holding on to life as Kayak, but with the showstopper.
Bro, this is
online for
beautiful.
DHB,
This is
enough
flawless
life
round.
5v2, turn 5v1. Definitely not the time to deploy any ultimates. It should be an easy conversion. Batu trying.
Man, and they don't even
Too
know
many
about
numbers facing
Alpha.
off against him, and Alvier creeping his way up on the flank.
Yeah, this
30
so
seconds
far
left.
hasn't worked. Kayak is walking through the snake fight. Absolute lunatic, gets punished. But this almost keeps players on the other side of the map. You've got the hold from Governor. Potentially going to try and deny with the salvos, but that denial will not do enough. Crassy's position
Okay,
is so
okay.
aggressive, it's not
Man,
expected.
Fnatic can really snowball the game here, dude.
Really did well. A much
Yeah,
more difficult
this is a save.
Crashies with Turtle. Come
And
back to the
Fnatic
rest of
will
the
have
squad, put the
3
post plant, but
big
he swings
ults for the
out
next
wide,
round, man.
catches a player on stairs and leaves this in a position. I mean, 4-0, looking with the rifles in play, an operator still in their hands. They
Oh my
might have
god,
wanted
oh my
to
god.
hold on to those for the next
That's
round.
bad.
Have been winning without their own. And that's probably the more worrying prospect. Boaster has
Man,
just
this is
teleported through the
6-0.
utility, but then Avova
They gotta win this round, bro. They gotta win this round. The 7-1.
exactly expected. I think
Gotta
it's
come here for it,
as well.
thanks.
So a huge amount
Oh,
of damage with
okay,
those. And then
okay.
the stun combined, I believe, with the smoke and that
This is their map pick, bro.
has torn apart Fnatic. A great start.
Man, Quashi has this nightfall for a long time.
Especially when we've seen Fnatic take so many of these rounds so slowly. The one time that they go for that little bit of aggression, it's met pound for pound by Apex. A beautiful adaptation.
I would
from
love
this
to see
squad.
Ascent,
Now,
man.
What should be their first round on the board.
Exactly. And that's what we're looking for out of Apex now. What have you got that you can take it to Fnatic with?
Careful.
Oh, that was nice by Kayak. Okay, okay.
That one's tricky. Fluorescent's not
down
missing
A.
that shot. I would have bet my house on it.
I got the spike.
For Alpha.
I would never bet my house, bro. Never, never, never.
If it was Avova, I believe in the clutch, but so much space
Do you
conceded.
remember who
by-
Alpha Year is? Did you watch Lockett?
Because first I gotta pay it.
Any of these events? He's
Can't
not
even-
Alpha Year. Yeah, he's not Alpha Year.
number one.
I can even know
There's a
that.
couple more trophies at Avova.
I do remember one on Icebox B main. He had quite a good job of clutching up against a certain team in a certain grand final, I think.
Finally around.
Again, we go back to those clears. I think the Prowler usage
Okay, okay, okay.
comes out from.
Oh, this is good for a floor.
One has left a gap there.
Good shot. That was a hard one.
Very clean engagement. The lurk out here from Chronicle set to meet Avova any moment now.
Oh, big kill by Alpha. Governor, you gotta win that.
Delayed him as Alpha takes
Situation looking better for you.
Point, it seems clear Alpha's the lurk. The C hits where it's coming in, and that's why Evova's still poking his head up.
Man, it was a 5v4. They are dying one by one.
And now that
What's wrong with you? What you guys are doing?
Rotate ahead
30 seconds
of
left.
this play. Fnatic
Floor got first blood and they're throwing.
My ultimate is ready.
Batu's dropping down.
Getting flashbacks to around the never was. They got so much information about where two of these players are.
I know what they're throwing. They wanna see the
It's
7-1.
going to force them into an awkward position.
Every day, every day, every day.
Be screwed, and eventually
You really do expect that Apex have something up their sleeve. Same comp comes in, and you're like, okay, how are you going to run it? Not like that. Kayak's already ahead, not even hit by the paranoia, and easily eliminating Evova. Again, that A site is
But we gotta say, man,
wide open. And
Fnatic is looking clean, dude.
from Apex, it's like looking at leaves in the wind. They are just being thrown about by the gust of Fnatic.
What is different now, what they are changing up within this same deep.
The energy on the team is looking good. Individually, all the players are feeling it. Are on fire.
second man got lost.
Got so much hope in your voice there.
They are dangerous, bro. One of the favorites
Here they go. They're doing it. Oh.
for sure.
Oh, the fade on has been put through. They know there's no one on the site itself. I was going to say that we could build
But
it
Apex,
nicely for a combination of the dimensional
What a
rolling thunder,
off
but
game here, man.
when you're in a 3 versus 5, the gap was
Nothing good for me to
the
say about
rears.
them.
They know
Nothing.
the kayaks here. They heard a bullet or two connect, and the response is there. Not bad from Batu. That pulls out the Viper's pit. It's going to make this so much tougher.
They make the right call here.
They're
especially
saving
with
again,
Alpha
bro.
on the
This is
ground,
brutal.
but more-
H1, my friends. A disaster of a map for Apex. But keep in mind,
to greet them alongside a stun, so understandable. This time a little bit of a switch up with Fluorescent.
they get 4 rounds. 4 rounds was good. 3 rounds, and the pistol they can drain.
There early aggro, the lead.
But the way they are playing, they are lucky to get 1.
Breaking a sweat on
They
this
didn't even
push.
use
Terrible
the power in the
performance.
initial
Terrible,
game. They were so
terrible, terrible.
confident in winning those fights that they sent basically no util. They just dry cleared and used them later on in the round. This is just a sweep. They were talking about waves, right? Well, this has turned into a tsunami, and
They are lost, bro. They are lost.
And hoping to flood back in here, perhaps a chance. 2 players with 2 picks, but it's Evova, low HP, and dealt with by Alpha Yer. Batu, the last man standing, 3 to pick up. Waiting for that initial contact and swinging together. He does well to isolate a fight, but Alpha is popping off.
It was, yeah, these re-aggressive clears even when having a player advantage. Well, here goes the showstopper. B site clear. No one going to resist this? No.
In Kayak,